Hmm. This. Que je suis live ou quoi? J'ai l'air d'être live. Ouais. Ok. Je suis pas encore prêt, les gens. Excusez-moi si vous êtes sur le... Vous êtes déjà rendu sur stream. Je suis pas encore prêt. Ah, oui. Là, il faut que je m'assure que j'ai les bonnes informations. Ok. Parfait. Bon. Ça, c'est... Ça, on peut fermer ça. Oui, t'es fait. Ça, c'est bon. Tire. Bon. Ah oui! Là, c'est le temps de tester. C'est encore là? Ok. Qu'est-ce que je fais? Là. Maintenant, je devrais avoir un Nightbot. My God, ça a pris du temps. 10 secondes. C'est pas 10 là? Ok. Au moins, on peut confirmer que le bot il fonctionne. Oui, pour ceux qui se demandent, oui, je suis en train de tester d'implanter un Nightbot sur chat YouTube. Manque une autre affaire. Je voulais-tu tester autre chose? Non, j'ai déjà confirmé que le bot fonctionnait, fait que le reste, je vais le faire plus tard. Puis ça, je suis vraiment... Ouais, ça c'est noté. Ouais. Ok les gens, I think we're gonna be able to start now. Is there anything else I want to do? Let's look at the video settings. Okay, there's only two settings available. Okay. Please, if you're in the chat, please tell me if the sound is okay. Ok. Ah, ok, je pense qu'on va être capable de commencer. Hey guys, what's up? Urgal here once again. So, today we're looking at a game called Magical Diary. Horse Hall. I don't know a whole lot about this game. I do know the developers though. Does anyone in the chat or any viewers, does any of you remember this game? This game on the top height of the screen? Yes, this game called Long Live the Queen. Yeah, so about 10 years ago, this came out, Long Live the Queen, and it was a really successful indie game. I even bought it myself and played it a bit. I don't think I've ever succeeded in completing a campaign of Long Live the Queen, but I always thought the game was interesting. I kinda respect the game, and it did quite well for itself at the time. So, you know, today I was looking at what kind of game could I possibly do on the channel, and I remembered Long Live the Queen, and I thought to myself, what did the dev do before or after Long Live the Queen? And this is one of those games. The developer's studio is called Hanako Games, and Magical Diary Horse Hall was made before Long Live the Queen. Let me check just a moment to make sure that that is indeed the case. Long Live the Queen. Yeah, okay. So yeah. The game I'm playing right now was released 1 year before Long Live the Queen. So, yeah, that's the timeline. This game is, if you're interested, is available on Steam. From what I've looked at, it seems to be an indie RPG with anime-style graphics and a story presentation similar to visual novel. There's also elements of dating sims and adventure. I'm not too sure what it entails. In the review, the people who played this game before told me that it was the story and the setting kind of felt like the first couple of Harry Potters that came out 20 years ago. And yeah, I don't know what to expect of this game. I've seen a lot of positive reception and we're gonna try. So let's do a new game, shall we? And okay, right from the get-go we get the character creation screen, huh? Mary Sue. Yeah, okay, nah. We're not gonna... can we backspace, please? Okay, yeah, that's not gonna be the name of our character. Ooh. Can I choose a man? No? Okay, okay, looks like you can only play as a female. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, this game is supposed to be an otome, but apparently, you know, you can have there's many male and female characters, so maybe we can have a, since it's a dating sim, we can have maybe relationship with other girls. Okay, quickly looking at the haircuts. Wow, is this the only twin tail haircut? Damn. It really was before the anime boom, huh? Okay, well, let's do it like this. We seem to be a mage character, so we're gonna do a mage. We're gonna design my character from a mage character that I love. If you've ever played FGO or Fate Grand Orders, there is a character called Nitocris. She is by far the most beautiful anime character I've ever seen, and she's supposed to be, you know, an Egyptian pharaoh that uses magic from the underworld. So, yeah, I hope we can do dark magic in this game, huh? We have purple. Okay, we have one purple. We have really bright purple. This could be interesting, but this could hair color. But let's do Nitocris, yeah. We're not gonna call her Nitocris though, because that's kind of weird. I mean, when in doubt, use the name of your favorite female character ever, I guess. How do you make? Okay. We're gonna name her Estelle. Backspace. Estelle. God damn it. Estelle. Done. Bright. Okay. And the style color, okay, fine. Oh, body shape. Body type. Oh. Okay. Well, Nitocris is more on the very thin side, so we'll do it the second body type. Face, what do we have? Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Let's do 3. Eye color. Ooh, what's the eye color of Nitocris actually? FGO Nitocris. Oh, God damn it. Is it purple as well? Yeah, okay. So wait, this is how you do the eye color? What the hell? That's not how you're supposed to do it, but we'll do it like this. Skin color. Ooh. Okay. Let's look at Nitocris just to be sure. 2 or 3. I think 2 is fine. Okay. This is a very simple character creation, but then again, this is a 2012 game. Okay, so if there's anyone in the chat, please tell me if the sound is okay. We're gonna start the game for real, I think. Done. Oh, okay. We have stats. Oh. It all started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me, I jumped so high that I flew all the way over the edge. Okay. How do you do that? Okay. At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. Then the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep, who offered me the choice for my future. And now, here I am, 16 and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. Okay. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Wait. Where is New Hampshire? Let's look at Google Maps, shall we? New Hampshire. That's not in Britain, right? We're in the United States? What the? Okay. Fuck. I'm scared. Why in the US? Like, this is not... I mean, you should have totally be in Britain. Britain is the land of mystics and magic, right? In old times. Anyway, yeah, New Hampshire. My parents drove me out of update. My parents drove me out here, but we've already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off the outskirts of the school grounds so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. I knew Dad would try and make a fuss over me before letting me go, and I didn't want my new classmate to see me for the first time looking like me. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he's finally recognizing that I'm not a little kid anymore. Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all that I have to my name for the next 9 months. Okay. Not many clothes, because we'll be wearing school uniform all the time, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decoration for my new room. So far, this is a true visual novel, huh? There it is, up ahead. The campus looks more like a very posh boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. I'm not sure. There's too much nature around you. Pretty buildings, lots of trees and wide open space. Summer is still lingering here. The leaves haven't yet started to turn. I'll walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. Give me a moment. Okay. Flower beds and arches stretch out around me. So many doors and windows, and they all look the same. Wait a second, give me one moment. That cannot be. Okay, this is... Okay. I just thought that the stream looked disgusting, but it was because of the video quality, but like, yeah, it's okay, everything's fine. Okay. There are 3 residential halls for girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to Horse Hall, which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. Damn. The other 2 girls halls are the butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the snakes. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly where Horse Hall is. I have a letter about freshman orientation. Where did I put it? I look down on my suitcase while I walk, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter into. When suddenly, I bump into someone. Oops, sorry. He's an older man in school robes with no hall symbol on them, which means he's probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir. A new student, I see. And what might your name be? He has a lovely voice, dark and rich, with a refined British accent, and he doesn't seem to be too angry with me. I relax a little. It's still bright, sir. I just got here. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off as I notice he's no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging through the large book he was carrying. Miss White, is it? Wild seed. Aren't surprising. Well, more than likely, a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given, and you will throw it all away. Okay, that guy is an asshole. Duly noted. He scribbles something into the book, then slams it shut. 10 demerits. Not a promising start. Is there like a point system like in Harry Potter? 10 demerit? Just because I asked you a question? Just because I asked for direction? I hope he's not my main teacher, huh? Oh. Pay more attention to your studies than you do to where you are walking, Miss Bright, or you'll find yourself expelled from this academy before the new year. I'm surprised you're not expelling me right now. What? With a snap of his wrist, he wraps his cape around him and stalks away. I haven't even started school yet, and already one of my teachers hate me. I tried my best. After a bit of looking around, I found the way to the girls' dormitory and located my hall. There are 9 doors in this hall, only one of which is labeled a bathroom. If each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it, I hope that's a big bathroom. My own letter informed me I would have 2 roommates, but didn't tell me their names or anything else about it. I haven't seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. Here it is, room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcases. Walking inside, I find a fairly ordinary looking bedroom. No skulls or drippy candles or blacklight posters on the walls, no incense or crystal anywhere. Unless they just haven't had time to unpack yet. I need to drink. Ooh. A girl who had been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Hello? You're a horse! What an interesting way to start a conversation. You're a horse! Okay. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Hi, I'm Estelle. Are you my roommate? One of them, I'm Ellen. That's Virginia's bed. That's Virginia's bed. But she went out to talk to somebody. Nice to meet you. Why are you from? Virginia. The state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia the girl is from. Tilt my head. You don't have much of a southern accent. It's not that far south, and my family wasn't from there. What about you? New Hampshire. Not too far from here. And all those books yours? Yeah. Yeah, aren't any computers here, so I bought my old encyclopedia, and those are textbooks from the class I would be taking this year. My other school, if I hadn't left. You must be a really good student. Not really. I probably won't even open them. But I didn't know what I need, and I didn't want to need something and not have it. Those books are everything I could find out about magic, the real kind, now that I know it's real. Yeah, isn't it great? We're going to be witches, just like the movies! Oh, good. You wild seed too. What does wild seed mean? It means your parents weren't magic, so you're like a wildflower. I mean, of course my parents weren't magic. They're humans. What the fuck? Bad translation, I think. Wait, no, it's not a Japanese company, right? Let's not ask questions. Anyway, so you're like a wildflower. She holds out her hand for me to shake. Oops. Me and my family is all magical, so I always knew I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. She has a pretty strong grip. Estelle, pleasure to meet you. Is it a problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. Professor? Shaggy black hair, big nose? Yeah, I sort of bumped into him. Oh no. Now you'll be on Grabby's blacklist. The professor grabs girls? No, that's his name. Professor Grabiner. Fuck is that name? He hates me. He hates everybody, so it doesn't make much difference. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're a born witch or not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby's. He's a monster. William warned me about him. Who's William? My big brother. Bigger brother. He's a senior. Donald's a freshman like us. They're in Wolfall. Oh yeah, guys, this game was released in 2012. There is a new game that's called Magical Diary Wolfall that came out 8 years ago, I think. So if you want to play a more recent kind of game like this, then you should play Wolfall instead of Horsefall. But enough about boys. What sports do you play? What do you like? I like softball, but I'm better at volleyball. Good strong arms. Me, I prefer soccer. What about you, Weston? I guess I'm mostly best at track. I like to run. Your leg, her arm, and my spirit. We're the and my fighting spirit. We're the total package. Go horse! What a team. What a team. And are there sports teams for wizards here? Not exactly. They're bounders. But that's not a real sport. But there is a gym and we can start our own sports team if we have to. Right, Estelle? Yes? Sorry. I'm rolling you over, aren't I? I'll let you unpack. Come on, Ellen. I'll introduce you to my brothers. Okay. Our first choice! Okay, we have the dialogue choices. Okay. That probably will affect my stats. So I have smart, strong, cute, weird. What a weird set of stats. Red, blue, green, black, white. That must be the type of magic I can do. And then there is stress, merits, and money. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm tired of meeting new people. I'll meet them later. Okay, I'll stay and unpack. Okay, I'll see you later. Don't forget, Estelle, orientation is tomorrow, and you'll get to see old Grabby again. Great. I guess I'd better start putting things away. Everything moves quickly here, and I don't intend to get left behind. Tomorrow I start learning magic. At 9 a.m. on Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium, wearing capes and robes just like me, but they're not completely like me. One boy has furry ears and long fluffy tail. It's a boy? What the? One girl has glittering wings. And that girl looks like a vampire. Damn. Is that what it means to be a born witch? Being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. The muttering and shuffling of students drops off as someone steps up to the podium. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but freeze as I realize that no one else is. Then Virginia beside me picks up the clapping loudly. Soon the whole room is cheering. By the way, sorry guys, I love changing my voice depending on the character. You have to forgive me for that because English is not my first language, and there's a lot of female characters. I cannot do multiple different female character voice, so you'll have to forgive me. I'll try doing different voice when we have boys and girls in the same conversation, but for now, let's press on. The witch holds up her hand and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Postdan, and I will be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. For some of you, this is the beginning of an adventure such as you never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you have been expecting all of your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling using the pentachromatic system. Yeah, okay, that's the 5-color stat here. Okay. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life, and the world of plants and animals. White magic affects the mind and the spirit. and black magic contained within physical object is contained within physical objects. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful paint doesn't need every shade. It's style that matters. You have different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus your personal talent. Don't try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star, wherever it may lead you. That is the way in which we are alike. You each have your own future, and I'll know you'd make us proud. The starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school guidance counselor, but she certainly seems nicer than the Professor Garbener. I wonder which classes she teaches. You have been divided into halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes. Mysterious is not the word I would have used, but sure. Each group claps as their name is called. The horses louder than the others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the daring wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. Eldritch toads. That's an interesting combination. Okay. I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toad sounds even worse than snakes. I hope you'll all become good friends, not just in each hall, and not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. But most importantly, I hope you'll get to know and trust your roommates, so that by the end of the year, you're able to work as a team for your final exams. And I know you're all looking forward to your exams. Yes? Yes. Yeah. I do, Professor Postam. I do look forward. I do look forward to the exams. I really do. Don't think she found out. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set you practical challenge in the school dungeons. Let's go. The school has dungeons? Each task has many possible solutions. You will need to make creative use of the spell you have chosen to learn. So think ahead about what might be useful and how. Okay, are you all ready for magic? Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedules. Okay. I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym class, which I've always liked. I can also schedule free time and relax and unwind. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year that I got to make any choice at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish, physics, chemistry, or biology. Still, everyone had to have the same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I can choose whatever schedule I want here, what will happen if I never went to class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? What shall I do this week? Okay, so this is where the real game begins. Okay. Let's save our game. Finally, we can stop talking all the time. So, can we have help? Doesn't really help me. Okay. So obviously we gotta do black magic. So probably I'm gonna focus on black magic. Study. Gem is probably good for reducing stress. Merits, I think, would be good for general study. Money, I'm not too sure. Okay. Is still liquor in it? It's not great, but it's something. Okay, so we're gonna do black magic. We're gonna do a bit of red magic, some black magic, some blue magic, and some black magic this week. Yes. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot of green magic, honestly. But let's go with that. Done. Activity, black magic. I arrived in the classroom feeling slightly apprehensive. Black magic? Will there be zombies? Good morning. Has everyone got a smock and an apron? There are plenty at the back. Friends, what are we going to do with those? Are we gonna make bad food? For those of you who are new to our magical traditions, I should reassure you that black magic has nothing to do with death or evil. Okay. There's no such thing as evil magic. There's only magic. Yeah, okay. The bad and the good comes from how you choose to use it. Black is the color of weight, solidity, and permanence. Black magic is the magic of enchantments in physical form. All wands and things like that are created with black magic. This does mean that cursed items are enchanted with black magic. Yeah, okay. That might be how people got the wrong idea. Pale girl, dark hair, raises her hand. Yes, Raven. Raven, okay. Since you're enchanting matter, and bones are matter, you could use black magic to animate a skeleton, right? That's an interesting question. You could certainly enchant a skeleton to hold a spell or react in some way. You could set a skull to shatter in its jaw when anyone come near, like an alarm. But to make something that could walk around and act on its own, you need to bind a spirit to it, and that calls for another kind of magic. We will get to combined techniques later in the year. Now, one of the easiest way to infuse magic into a physical substance is to mix things together in liquids, potions, and that's what we'll be starting with. Always remember to wear a smock or apron. Potion stains can ruin your uniform. Success! Gain 2 black magic and 2 stress. Oh, that's not good. Red magic. This is one of his classes. Get to your seat. Hurry up. No chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. He would really cut off our fingers, right? Here, you will be learning the seductive art of red magic, the evocation and control of energy. With this power, you might summon a breeze, light a fire, or call a distant object. At the end, I say that is seductive not because of the power itself, but because simple minds prefer simple solutions. But you selling yourself as this snob professor who is, you know, an aristocrat, like someone of the cream of the crop. And you're telling me you're teaching the simple magic? The simple magic for simple people? I think you just want to I think you just want to bully students, right? That's your goal in life. That's what you want to do, right? There's no other explanation. Anyway, blast your enemies with lightning, tear building apart with earthquakes, let the world around you burn. Fall victim to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable to those capable of creative thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. He snaps his fingers in the air. One inattentive moment and you lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you will only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the wall. What the fuck? He rubs his hands together and gives a nasty smile. What the fuck? Is he gonna kill me or something? Now for your lessons. Oh god. One red magic skill, one stress. Not very productive, I see. Magic. Yeah, no dialogue, thank you. Blue magic now. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Again? Ah. Mill about all of you like. It's your home time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam. A flurry of robes as students scramble for seats. Here, you will be learning the subtle art, blue magic. At least some of you will. I totally expect this subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change, that is, altering what is already there. Not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemic transmutation and other alteration of its essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effect of an existing spell, cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without movement or intervening space. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid. All things can be changed, yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. That was a great session, okay. I wonder why I always get 2 points on black magic. Is blue like my most favorite color to learn now? Inspection. Cost 1 mana. Detect weak points and hidden details within one target subject. Oh, nice. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room when I notice the door is already open. I peek through the gap to see who's inside. It's Ellen. She's folding up some clothes, some clothing, probably putting her laundry away. Wait a minute, that's Virginia's dresser she's opening. Why is Ellen rummaging around in our class roommate stuff? I haven't made a sound. She doesn't know I'm here yet. Let's save in another slot. Hey, we don't know what's going on. Let's just ask. If you want to know something, why not just ask? What are you doing? Eee! Sorry, I didn't see you there. Just tidying up a little. Yeah, but isn't that Virginia's stuff? Yes. Why are you tidying up her things? Because she doesn't do it herself. She's making you be her maid? No! At this point, Virginia returns to our shared room. Hey, you guys! What's up? Why are you making poor Ellen into your slave? She's not! Just what is going on here? I shake my head. I think I'm obviously confused about something. She saw me putting away some of your clothes. Oh, it was you that's been doing that. I'm sorry, I just hate messy rooms. No, it's my fault. I'm not very good at picking up after myself. Mom always does it for me at home. Still, I didn't think it was too bad yet. We've only been here a week. I hate having things to be out of place. It makes me feel nervous. I don't know if I can make things perfect all the time. We all have to live together for a year without driving each other crazy. How can we work this out? So whatever happens, Ellen will definitely fix the room. Whatever happens. But Virginia is not likely to learn anything though. That paying is not gonna satisfy Ellen at all. I mean, Ellen should teach Virginia. You said you didn't know if you could keep things clean, but that's probably because you don't know how. If Ellen teaches you how to clean the room properly and gives you reminders, I'm sure you can do it. I suppose. It's not a perfect compromise, but it's hard to reach a perfect agreement between different people. I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap at the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of the bed to find that 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door to our room, each marked with one of our names. Hey, money's here! Each envelope contains $5, the weekly spending allowance for IS Academy students. What the heck? $5? What the hell? What can you even buy with $5 for a whole week? If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once and then run out and complain. Well, that might teach people to plan ahead. This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you've gotta save up. But you're missing the important part. It's Saturday, and that means a trip to the mall. I didn't think you were a shopaholic. I'm not, but it's great to get out and look at something other than the school for a while, isn't it? Also, they have ice cream, and penny candy, and really big cinnamon cookies, and we get the idea. Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. What about studying? You have plenty of time for that during the week, right, Estelle? Sure, let's go to the mall. Sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Great, and then? I guess it's okay, but you ought to have a good breakfast before you look at ice cream. Yes, mother! Students are lining up outside the school, waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that travels between here and the local shopping center. Come on, we can ride together. Wait a minute. What is it? We're still in uniform. So? Won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes? Nah. Just act natural. It's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween though. That's true. Since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose this is what we're supposed to do. The mall is not very large or very crowded. At least where I'm watching, witches and wizards easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes, but no one reacts to the sight. Guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it. Okay, that place does coffee and pastries. They have fresh fruit. That one does baked potatoes. There's a gift shop. There's a cafe. Are all of these stores magical? No, there's only one magic shop here. They sell wands and stuff. I'm going to get a chocolate croissant. What about you? Okay. Okay, let's try Games Arcade. No, what would we do? Not food court. I'm tempted to go to the magic store, but let's try Games Arcade. Now, only a few old-style video games with joystick and buttons. Most of the arcades is filled with racing games, dance pad, claw grabbers, things that gave out tickets for prize, and surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. Okay, what does that do? I'm not really play pinball, I guess. Most arcades I've been in only contain one or two pinball machines. Even though this mall isn't very big, they've got a row of 6 games, and 4 of them are being played already. There's a big guy in Iris Academy uniform marking multi-balls on one end. Yeah, I guess this is where we meet some people. Since this is a dating sim, Let's try something. Let's go back to the save. I wander around the arcade, spinning over people's shoulders as they win races and rack up high scores. The games are probably a waste of money, but standing on the sideline is a lot less fun than playing. Stress decreases by 3. Oh. Okay, this is not a good choice. What if I played the dance games? I woke up a sweat jumping and tapping in the latest hits. This is more fun than gym class. Strength is increased by 1. Okay, the stats upgrade are not be worth it, huh? Let's actually go to window shopping. I wander in and out various stores. It's not very big mall, but there are books, clothes, music, and toys, so I keep myself entertained for a few hours. Stress decreased by 3. Wait, really? That's not fun. Let's go to the magic store instead. With Virginia's vague direction in mind, I set out in search for the magic store. This branch of the mall looks like a dead end. There's only one shop front, and it's black with a coming soon sign on the door. But as I get closer, a patch of wall blurs and shimmers to reveal a second door, marked with a star of marvelous magical accoutrement. Whoa. If I buy glasses, I think an air of sophistication as well as making it easier to read the fine print of an old and faded magical tomes. Smart 5. This polished bit of wood has been charged with all the color of magic. Weird. Fairy wings. Q plus 10. If I do done shopping, damn it. What does food court gives it then? There are many different kinds of food available here. By pastry. Well, okay. What if I do the claw machine? I set my sights on the cute stuffed rabbit, insert my money, and maneuver the claw until it's above the prize. The claw descends and takes hold of the rabbit, but lets it fall again before it reaches the exit shot. That's so frustrating! Well, let's just let's play pinball and meet this guy, okay? At least we're gonna meet someone. There's a big guy in Iris Academy uniform backing up multi-ball on one end, but despite his impressive score, he keeps on stalling. I keep my distance. Bouncing shiny things around into flashing lights is fun. Stress decreased by 5, that's a good result. Nice. On Sunday morning, I sleep in. There aren't any school activities today that I know of, and I haven't made plans with anyone, so there's nothing else to do. Which just make me realize I miss my family. Oh, isn't that sad? I am not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't even any phones in the dorms, and I can't call home. Dad promised he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they were too busy on the first day, or the mall was slow, or the mail was slow. I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. No phones, no computers, no televisions. It doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on a day like today, it leaves me feeling restless. I think I'll go outside. It's a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something, rather than keep walking and risk another collision. Very smart, very smart thing to do. But while the flowers and paved walkway are nice, what I'm really looking for is something a little more open. I followed the paths away from the main buildings toward grassy field. We could play games out here if we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia was serious about starting a sports team. Hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurry to catch up. Mostly girls again this year, isn't it? Yeah, both my roommates are. I paused in mid-step. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen? That could be a problem eventually. Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? Well, maybe more of us should drop out. The other way would be more fun. Maybe for you it would. The wing girl louds. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what they're discussing, and I shouldn't try to figure it out. They only come up with crazy stuff. I'm just going to walk away. At the end of the week, I get the chance to organize my thoughts and my belongings, as well as to review the spells I've learned so far. Inventory, nothing. Diary. Yeah. Spellbook, inspection. Okay. Well, it's time to look to do next week. Once again, we are all called to the gymnasium first thing Monday morning. Only this time there are even more people here. Is this a meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was all about, but she would just grind and said she couldn't tell me. Someone's set up to the podium, but it's not a teacher. Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I'm your incoming senior class president. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to freshman initiation. Magical initiation ritual. Before we start, I am required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you are ordered to do something dangerous, or that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. Now, all you freshmen, please line up, one at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you are from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. Okay. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met, some names are new. Suki Sato, Jamal Mir, Pastel Rao, Luke. Just Luke. Okay. And Logan Hifar. Okay. Then it's my turn. As I state my name, William hands me a stapled together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and a list of all the members of the senior class, complete with black and white pictures and full names. According to this, we are required to memorize the names of all the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as sir or lady, whatever. And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our back to a senior. We must never be tall. What the We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with... Wait, William's at the podium again. Now, as well as serving and honoring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of a particular senior. Your senior is your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we will choose. He steps away from the podium while we freshmen look at each other nervously. The senior starts to move around the room, poking and probing and calling out our orders. You're taller than me, freshman. Get down on the ground. Don't turn away from me, freshman. I see your back. Ellen and I end up kneeling back to back and watching as the sharks circle. You. I look up to see a strange boy standing over me. Very strange. Evan Pastel, the girl with the fairy wings, looked mostly human. According to the list of seniors, his name is Damian Ramsey. But what is he? Estelle Bright, I think you should be mine. Okay. Stand up. But then I might be taller. It's alright, you're with me. You don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I'm saying matters. Here, take my hands. I'll help you up. No reason to refuse. With Damien's help, I climb to my feet. Come on, I'll walk you to the dorm. You need to stay by me until you're out of sight of the other seniors. Then you can plan the rest of your week in peace. What happens for the rest of the week? More of the same, mostly. They'll boss you around when they see you and make you say embarrassing things. Then on Friday, everyone hugs and makes up. Don't let it distract you too much from your studies. You need to learn if you're going to keep up. I suggest studying blue magic this week. Is that an order, sir? Just a suggestion. When I give you an order, you'll know. I will turn up to give you some instruction later in the week. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give you at least a little bit of hard time. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. He grins and brushes the back of his hand against my cheek. Good luck, Estelle. With a wave, he leaves me on my own. So what should I do this week? Well, I don't mind doing blue magic. Yeah. Let's do blue, black, blue, blue, black. Blue, black. Success! Gain 2 blue magic skill. 2 stress. I learned a new spell. Plus 1 mana. A gentle glow improves visibility in the caster's location. I'm walking back to my room when I hear someone yelling up ahead. Lower, freshman. Yes, Lady Angela. Ellen bends her knee, but the older girls follow suit. You're still too tall. Lower. Oh. She's from the Snake Hall, right? Right. Poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. Can't make her stop, but I feel like I ought to do something. Hey, leave her alone. Is she yours? She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on now. Whatever. Sorry about that, kids. People ought to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need my help dealing with the others, just let me know. Thanks. The older girl nods and goes back to her room, and I come out of hiding. Are you okay? What? I'm fine. Everything is fine. Really? I follow Ellen in our room. Hey guys, how's the initiation so far? I'm not sure what the point is. It's a bonding experience. Oh yeah. Yeah, totally, yeah. How else would you know that you've grown up and become a real witch? By casting spells? Whatever. So what do you guys get for seniors? I got Balthazar Brundrick. He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him. Oh no. Your brother, William. Oh, that's great. They'll be good to you. What about you, Estelle? Daniel Ramsey. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? He's evil. Evil. Huh? What? What's so bad about him? Look at him! He's a demon! Virginia, you disappoint me. Demons are real? There are actual evil demons like in stories? Probably. There are a lot of creatures in the other world. What's the other world? Anywhere that's not Earth. Ask one of the professors, they can explain it better. But if he's only probably a demon, well, he's obviously not for human, right? He's not a wild seed like you. But when he first turned up at school back when William was a freshman, nobody had ever heard of him before. So if he's from a magical family, how come nobody knows of them? All magical families know each other? Well, it's not like everybody knows everybody, but everybody knows somebody if you go back far enough. Most of the people in our year born magical I've met, sometime, even if I don't know them that well. Or my dad knows their aunt, or they knows someone who does. Like that green girl, Pastel. Yeah, her dad was silly. See, everybody knows about her and her mother, but nobody knew that guy. If he's blue, and he's blue. How is that possible? Also, William doesn't like him, so I don't like him. Man. It all sounds vaguely mysterious, but there's no proof that there's anything evil about Daniel. Well, as long as he's nice to you, it's alright, right? Yeah, I guess. I'm hurrying across the campus first thing in the morning when I spot Daniel leaning against the wall. Well, hello there, Estelle. Hi, sorry, I can't talk right now. What's the matter? Big Steve said I had to get him coffee right now. Well, he sort of growled it, really. Who do you belong to, me or Big Steve? Well, you, but then I think you have time to talk. Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about... Oh, God. Okay. As your senior, I'm supposed to give you command so that you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do. But I don't want to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of people. In front of people, huh? Okay. Okay, I'm not reassured at all, but okay. Oh, well, thanks. So I thought of something else. Something you could do that no one else will have to know about. Our little secret. Like, I want you to write me a love letter. Oh boy. What? An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words with art and flowers and sealed with a kiss. I see, you're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation and a good souvenir for me too. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. So you'll do it, right, freshman? I'll do it. Good girl. Hand it to me by midnight and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You better hurry and get Steve's coffee now. Right. We head off on our separate ways. Black magic. Well. 1 mana. Write or remove words from a target object. Oh. That seems pretty fucking useful right now. Okay. Damn. I'm sitting at my desk, staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absently. Could you stop that? It's a slightly annoying sound. Sorry. I flattened my hands on the desk surface and tried to keep from fidgeting. Sigh. Are you doing homework? No. I'm trying to write a stupid love letter. A love letter? Not a real one. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter, but I have no idea what to say. Can I use the space bar instead to... Okay. Oh, maybe you should just quote Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic. I don't think that counts as writing. Sorry, I was never very good at creative writing. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous poet exactly, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? No art more lovely and more temperate. So compare it to something unusual. Um, but I have nothing hostile to say to him, so I won't choose this. I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and it goes all healthy. That's sweet. Good start. Oh, I gain cuteness from this. If you wear a butter on the table with a bread basket, lots of people will want to take a bite of you. But I want to keep all the butter for myself because it's delicious. Butter gets all over my fingers and makes and why not lick that one? Oh god. I think you're going way too far. I'm not sure how to finish that sentence. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh. I think you said enough already. Yeah. Are you sure? Well, I suppose you could finish it with "I'm thinking of you." Okay. I look at what I've written and frown. I don't think I have a good love letter in writing though. And I don't have any cutesy stationery. I do. I could copy it over for you if you want. Really? Thanks! I hand her my scribbled version and she produced a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. Suppose it's supposed to be sealed with a kiss. Do you think you'll know if I don't? I don't know. There might be a spell for it. Guess I have to then. And then copies my love letter and I fold it up and carefully kiss the center of the folded paper. Do not want a paper cut on my lip. Now I can deliver this thing and forget about it. Success! Gain 1 blue magic skill. 1 stress. Oh god. Okay. Ooh. When the professor arrives for class, we're all waiting quietly in our seats. He proceeds to walk to the front of the class, looks down at his desk and frowns. He picks up a folded piece of pink paper, holding it pinched between thumb and forefinger as if it were a particularly unpleasant bit of soiled laundry. Unfolding it gingerly, he begins to read aloud. Well, it'll build up character, right? I think of butter when I think of your voice, because it's warm and soft and it goes all melty. Oh no! Now a few giggles quickly sputtered as his gaze sweeps the classroom. Would the author of this little missive care to identify him or herself? I mean, you're not my senior, so fuck off. I do my best to keep my face still. You'll never know. You'll never know. What freshmen often do not realize is that the professor has a way of finding these things out. He holds his wand against the paper, moving his lips inaudibly. Ah, Miss Middleton. Okay. That's not cool. With a gulp, I stand up. It's mine, sir. Ah, Miss Bright. And do you expect me to be flattered by your childish affection? What? Wait, no, it's not to... The 10-minute in detention this Saturday. But I didn't! Silence! In the interest of avoiding further disruption to today's lesson, I think it's best that you leave the classroom now. Perhaps by tomorrow you will have time to think about your action. There's no point, he won't listen. All I can do is sink out of the room in shame. It's not fair. It doesn't make any sense. How did that letter possibly get here? Okay. I think it's pretty fucking obvious. I storm through the halls, driven by the fires of righteous fury. Even the seniors I pass on my way don't dare challenge me. Falcon Hall, home of the pretty boys. He must be around here somewhere. Damien! Is my favorite freshman looking for me? I jab my fingers into his chest. You gave my love letter to Professor Grabiner. You humiliated in front of the entire class, and now I got detention. Oh no. Stella, I'm so sorry. I thought you were supposed to be my senior, my friend. Oh, sweet girl. He sighs. This is all my fault. Of course it's your fault. You did it. That's not what happened. I was telling some of the guys how I'd made my freshman write this letter for you. I was showing off. I thought it was funny, the very idea of a girl writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at the class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole the letter. Oh. I thought they were only going to use it to tease me. I never imagined you would be hurt. I'll go to Professor Grabiner. I'll explain that I made you write the letter. If someone gets detention for this, it should be me. No, it wasn't your fault. It's... Look. You'll have to earn my trust. You'll have to earn my trust by getting detention. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. You sure it's alright? I tried to explain, but Professor Grabiner wouldn't listen to me at all. Well, you're a freshman. No one listens to them. I'm sure I can make him understand the truth. Everything will be fine. Besides, I'm your senior. It's my job to protect you. Arigato! Now do I get a hug? Okay, I reach out and give him a squeeze cautiously, but that seems to be enough to make him happy. You're a good guy, then. Don't be so quick to trust him. I do my best. It's not until after I wake up on Friday morning that I realize something very important, which should have occurred to me before now. Virginia! Virginia, wake up. Ah, it's Friday the 13th. So, are there any special ritual we need to do or not to do to protect us from magical bad luck? Oh, no. Friday the 13th is a good luck when you're a witch. Oh. So it's a good omen that the initiation finishes today. Now let me finish sleeping. She pulls the cover over her head. Well, I'm already wide awake, so I may as well make an early day for it. As I'm walking through the halls, I hear the sound of familiar footsteps. Oh great, so much for this being a lucky day. Good morning, Miss Bright. Good morning, sir. I believe that I owe you something of an apology. An apology? I did not give you a chance to explain your actions because I believed that I already knew the reasons behind them. You may not be aware, Miss Bright, but it is considered traditional initiation rank to order freshmen to proclaim their love for me. Fuck. The very thought of which fills them with horror. I see. Since it was not your intent to disrupt my lessons, I will cancel your detention and return the 10 merits points I took from you. Oh! At least he's a fair guy. He's an asshole, but he's fair. Okay, okay. There might be some redeeming qualities to this guy. And another 10 for having the courage to admit that you had written the letter, and an apology for the lesson you missed out on. Ooh, no demerits. Nice. Thank you, sir. Please do not feel that this makes us friends, Miss Bright. It is simply a matter of redressing the balance. Yes, sir. Success. Gain 1 black magic, 1 stress. After the day's activity, we all called together into the gym again. Not again. Just freshmen at first, standing together in a confused herd and whispering about the crazy task we've done this week. Then we hear the sounds of heavy footsteps, marching in union. Now down, look up, you're too tall, don't turn your back to me, lower, lower! After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor. And that's when William takes the stage. Welcome, freshmen. It's time for the final phase of your initiation. Karina will be passing out the blindfolds. Please put them on. A long-haired girl from Snake Hall tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. Blindfolded? What are they planning to do with us? Well, everyone else is doing it. Okay, now I can see and I have no idea what's going on. I hear people moving around, whispering, 1 or 2 giggles. I wait. Eventually, I feel a hand touching my shoulder. Sit up, carefully. Now, on your feet. I stand up with unseen hands under my elbows, steadying me. Then one of those hands pushes me. Hey! Round and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I feel myself spun around, pass from hand to hand. Stop! They hold me, swaying in place. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward slowly. Voice sounds familiar. Well, whatever. I'll play along. I follow the instructions of the voice and try to guess where I'm going. Through the building. Out of a door. Across the grounds. Step up. Up. Careful now, don't hit your head. I feel a hand on top of my head guiding me into a van. Sit down, I'll strap you in. I can hear other people being guided into the remaining seats. So, okay, we're going for a drive. A mall? To a cave? To a hotel? To a secret underground temple? Thus, we arrive and are carefully ushered out of the car. Surprise! What? Initiation's over! Now it's time for the party! Groups of students lounge around by the lakeside, senior and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables grown under watermelons, punch bowls, and chafing dishes. There's sudden barbecue and games and presents from the senior to the freshman. You bought me a present? Actually, we were supposed to make it, but I've never been very good at that sort of thing. So here. He hands me a small box. Inside I find butter, He wants me to lick the butter, huh? To show him what I'm worth, huh? And you don't have to share it with anyone. I giggle. He smiles at me and seems to so perfectly happy that I can't imagine anyone will ever think him an evil demon. Come on, let's go join the party. It's just getting started. Alright, everybody's here. This will be a good chance to get my roommate to meet Damien and see that he's not a bad guy. But if that backfired and they said something mean to him, it could spoil the party. What should I do? Personally, guys, I'm not someone who shies away from confrontation, so... Oh, you should meet my roommate. Are you sure? They're nice, you'll like them. I hope. I spot Virginia in the crowd. Actually, I spot her senior, who's pretty hard to miss, and then Virginia besides him, and start to lead Damien in their direction. Virginia's a born witch, so she's really helpful telling me and Ellen things about the school and traditions and stuff. Right through my begonias. But if you take some tea and rancid yak butter... Hello, Estelle! She grabs my hand. Isn't this a great party? And then she notices Damien. Oh, you're senior. Virginia, this is Damien. Damien, my roommate, Virginia. William's sister. That's right. And I assume you guys already know each other. Balthazar. Yeah. Good week. It's alright. Balthazar here was just telling me all about his begonias. Why don't you two talk about that while Estelle and I go get some food? But you know how much I love dessert. Sure. That's true. Come on. She tugs me away from the guy and off towards the refreshment table. Phew! I thought I'd never get away. That wasn't very nice. I wanted you and Damien to make friends. If he keeps Balthazar occupied so I don't have to hear anything more about gardening today, I'll hold him a favor. I'll even give him cookies. I suppose. Do you know what he gave me as a present? Mushroom spores! Well, you could use them to grow a snack. I hate mushrooms! Come on, there's food and games and we can even go swimming. Let's have some fun. And so we spend the afternoon having a good time together. Well, that's not exactly what I was going for, but I guess we spend time with her. On Saturday morning, I wake up to find envelopes under the door again, a hollow and one extra. My parents finally wrote to me. I open up the envelope, intending to skim through it quickly, but it turns out there's not much to skim through. They send their love and hope I'm having fun at boarding school. That's it. No mentions of what they've been doing, no questions about any friends I've made, not even any questions about magic. How can they not ask about magic? Before I got here, I had no idea what was possible. There was only a brief moment of magic back when I was 13, before the officials came to turn off the power and gave me the choice. For 3 years, I've had to wait and wonder. And now I'm finally starting to discover this entire world of possibilities. And they don't even ask? Maybe they don't want to bother me in case I'm busy, or they figure... Or they figure I'll tell them what I want to tell them. I still haven't written, so I will write them a letter. Tomorrow. Really. But for today, you have to decide whether or not to go out. Save. What is that? What happens if we study? Studying, get success. Gain 1 smart. Yeah, fuck that. What if I window shop? Yeah, fuck that. Magic store. Man, okay, if we only get $5 every week, that's gonna take a while. Oh my god. And I have to do 9 months of that? Damn. What is the sextant? This measuring device improves your understanding of the physical attribute. Okay. Glasses give me smart, huh? Yeah, let's not buy anything today. Let's do game arcade. Let's try the claw machine. Well, thankfully we have the technology to try again and again. That gives me a chance to stop talking for a while. It's not working, huh? Well, fuck this. Try the food court, I guess. Buy a cookie. No, almost no stress. This is good. I could tell them about the strange professor here, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. There are lots of silly stories about things that happen during initiation, but I'm not sure if you can really appreciate them if you weren't there. they really think it sounds like bullying. I guess I should tell them about my bedroom and the full year. Things like that, so that they don't worry about me. They'll want to know that I get enough sleep and I remember to brush my teeth. And my roommates, I should write about them. We've been so busy, we don't know each other all that well yet, but they're both good people. For Ellen had a hard time of it this week with initiation. I'm sure she's glad that it's all over. As for magic, well, I've learned a few things, but I haven't really done proper magic yet. Just classroom exercises. So I'll wait a while before I tell them much about that. Mail doesn't go out on Sundays, so I fold my letter up and stick it in an envelope, but I don't seal it yet. I can get a stamp from the on-campus post office tomorrow. I think I'll go for a while. I wander around the campus, wondering how long the leaves will stay green. This is a magical place, so it might be like this all year. I'd like the fall colors though. I miss the fall colors though. I wonder what witches and wizards do for Halloween. Dress up like normal people? As I'm thinking that, my own personal Halloween decoration makes makes an appearance. Hi Damien. He looks at me oddly. What are you up to? Want to do something together? Why? To be friendly, because we're bored? Not that bored. Without a further word, he brushes past me and away. What just happened here? Virginia comes up behind me. Told you so. Told me what? That he's evil. I was just talking to my brother about him. Get the scoop. He's a total womanizer. William says last year he left every sophomore in Butterfly Hall crying in the bedroom at some point. He gets girls hope, then when they fall in love with him, he dumps them. It's not dating him. I'm not dating him. The point is, he's a jerk. Forget you ever knew him. You'll be better off. There must be some misunderstanding. I know Virginia doesn't like Damien, but he was nice to me. Maybe he's just having a really bad day. If he doesn't want to talk to me right now, there's no point in chasing him after him. Come on, let's go to the gym and play. Okay. Yeah, so like last week, not much to look at. Oh, wait. Description light, yeah. Okay, let's do the next week. Let's hope we have some gameplay. It's been 2 hours. It's been only talk. On Monday morning, I set off across the campus on my way to breakfast. Hey, what up? Phew, I caught you. What's up? Signs up for clubs is this week. I wanted to make sure you were on board for the sports team. Liz next door said no, but Anissa's in. What sports are we doing exactly? Does it matter? We can vote on that later. First, I have to get enough people to agree and find out what sports or what sort of team we can manage. Promise you'll join? Sure, I guess. Great! We have official sign-ups on Wednesday afternoon, so go to the gym then. And as long as we're both doing it, Helen will have to stop studying all the time and join us. She waves and jogs away. Well, so what am I going to do this week? Okay. I want to know something. Sleep, 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 sleep. Okay. Let's not do that, huh? Okay. Okay, okay. What do we do now? We'll do one black magic. We'll do... two red magic and two white magic. That seems good enough. Gain 3 black magic, 3 stress. I learned a new spell, trigger. 5 mana. Sets off simple delayed effects or traps within the caster's current location. Can be dangerous. Activity, red magic. 3 red magic, nice. 2 red magic. So a spell. Learn a new spell. Breeze. Moves air around the caster's current square, creating a gentle breeze. Sure. After class Wednesday. I arrived at the gym to see a haphazard collection of booths and tables, and clouds of underclassmen swirling around them. The Raven Darkstar from Snake Hall is with a group that appears to be the drama club. Someone else has a Save the Dragon banner. Save them from what? Ellen is already here, standing by the wall, looking around before joining the throng. Hey you guys! Come on, you have to put your name on the form to make it official. My sign-up's over there. Hey, Virginia grabs us both and drags us over to her station. Sign it, sign it! Alright already, let go of my wrist. Sorry. You guys sign it. I have to go grab some more people. She hurries away, Ellen sighs and picks up the pen. Tell her she doesn't have to. You know, you don't have to join just because she tells you to, if you're not into sports. Eh? Are you saying I look like I can't play? No! I just don't want Virginia to bully you, that's all. Whatever. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. It just makes me mad sometimes. At gym class in my old school, I was never the first one picked for teams, even for games I'm really good at. Nobody notices what I'm good at. Well, that means they're dumb and they underestimate you, so you can clean their clocks, right? Sometimes. I wait for Ellen to write her name on the form, then I sign beneath that. I'm going to look around and see what other clubs there are. Okay? Yeah, I guess I should too. I wonder if magical universities care what clubs you were at magical school. Is there a magical honors society? No idea. As Ellen and I move around the room, I see someone jump up on the stage. It's Donald, Virginia's older brother. He pounds his fist on his chest a few times and... Okay. Ooga, 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 ooga. Rooms for old shoes, pouch rings, boots, and buskins. He has a surprisingly good voice, strong and clear, even if the words are nonsense. Will you buy any new broom? And then Jacob from Falcon Hall stands up beside him and starts the song from the beginning as Donald continues. It's a round, like Père Jacques, but a strange one. After they finish singing about sprues and sealing wax or whatever, the boys make grandiose balls, and I applaud along with the other students who were paying attention. It's not my kind of music, but they were pretty good at singing. I'm this way to sign up for chorale. Well, and I was complaining Sunday that I hadn't anything to talk about on Code Vein. Now I am not allowed to stop talking. Oh boy. They wave and jump down from the stage. Chorale sounds like fun. Eh. I'm not interested, but I follow Ellen anyway to be polite. Hello ladies, here to sign up for... Wait, I know you. How much rehearsal do you have to do to be in the chorale? Your Archin's roommate. What are you doing here? She said you were joining your stupid sports team thing. Can't do both? Well, what if we schedule things at the same time? You gotta pick which side you're on, mine or hers. That's rude. But Ellen just laughs. It's okay, I know how you feel. I have a little sister too. You do? You never mention her. We're very different people. Jenny is not interested in magic, or books, or sports. She just wants to be a ballerina and have everybody love her. Is she spoiled rotten? Does she get away with everything even if she started it? Basically. Ha! See, little sisters are a menace. One time, Urchin melted a cherry ice pop all over my math workbook, and Mom and Dad wouldn't believe I didn't do it, as if I did that junk. So they wouldn't spell it off, and I had to hear about it from them and my teachers at school, because she's a messy eater. Jenny used to hate it if I locked my door to study quiet, and she wouldn't stand outside, and she would stand outside and scream until Mama would make me let her in. Oh, I know that. I know that feeling. Yeah, I know how it is. Anyway, it's cool if you want to sign up for chorale. I'd like to try, but if it gets in the way of my schoolwork, I'll have to stop. Yeah, whatever. What about you? Whatever your name is. Me? There's no way I'm singing in public. I think I'd better go see how Virginia is doing. I hurry away. When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Postdam waiting by the chalkboard. Oh yeah, that's the white magic class. Good morning, Starshines. You'll need to sit down before we can start, but take your time. Relax. Get comfortable. That's very important when working with a particular style of magic. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch before I settle into my seat. To some people, white is the absence of color, blank canvas. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all color combined into one. In some ways, you could think of white magic as either one of these. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. White magic, you can experience and communicate with things that are normally hidden. There is one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aids. Don't do it. You will regret it. Now, shall we go on to the lesson? What sort of warning is that? Does she mean that it won't work? Or that we'll be expelled? Or arrested? Or our brains will melt or what? Maybe she'll tell us more later. Oh. Virginia is sticking a paper to the wall with blue putty. What's that? Members list. We did it! We have enough people for an official club. Even if Liz still refused to join because I said riding wasn't a real sport. It's mostly wolves and horses, but I kinda expected that. Balthazar signed up too. I hope it's because he wants to play and not because he likes me. You don't like toads? Horrible Donald put real toads in my bed when I was little. He was crushed that I didn't scream when I saw them. I still kicked his butt for being mean to the poor toad. I don't think they like my bed. You guys always fight? Pretty much. He's been pulling stupid pranks on me since I was practically a baby. I thought all brothers did that. Not William. He's the best big brother ever. Lucky. Yeah, I guess I am. She's got a brother con. $16 c'est pas assez. Why? Dear Mom and Dad, I've only gotten one letter from you so far. What's happening back home? Miss you. I've met so many people here and most of them are nice, but it's not the same. My roommates and I have started a sports club. We had our first meeting today and played some pickup soccer. So don't worry, I'm getting plenty of exercise. Please write soon, love, Estelle. With a sigh, she sealed up the envelope and put it on. I seal up the envelope and put it on my desk, ready to send. It hasn't even been a month yet, but I can't help feeling homesick. I just have to take each day as it comes. This is the last week. If we don't get a fucking dungeon after this week, I'm stopping here. This is way too much talking. As I'm wandering around the buildings, I notice a tall figure tossing a ball up in the air and catching it. As I get closer, I realize that I'm wrong. He's not throwing and catching it. He's not touching it at all. William points his wand at the wall, holding it suspended in midair. With a flick of his wrist, he sends it flying upward, where it eventually reverses course and comes back down again, to be caught when he manages to line up the tip of his wand with the falling sphere. What are you doing? Control exercise. Is that hard? It's a matter of keeping your focus, keeping your rhythm, and not using too much force, or it'll get away. If you want to show off, you do this with an egg. Makes it more obvious when you miss. And I try. If you really want to, catch. He flicks the ball head up to the air, then step out of the way. I try to push against the ball while it's falling in order to slow it down, but I only send it flying off at an angle. Oops. Hey, don't worry, you're only a freshman. This is upper class stuff. You're not supposed to be able to do it. That's true, William is a senior. Not only that, he's a senior class president. He's probably really good at magic. You're better off practicing spells that are meant for your level, especially right now, if you know what I mean. Huh? You'll find out. He winks, then goes to pick up his ball. Practice. Suppose I should get back to my dorm and think about what I'm going to do next week. Yeah, sure. Virginia yawns and stretches. Time for another week of the grind. Wait. What? Well, the first big exam is this week, right? Sure. Who's giving the exam? What are we expected to do? When does it happen? No idea. Aren't you supposed to know these things? Your family? Virginia waves a hand dismissively. Secrets. All kinds of secrets. William says if he tells me what's on the test, then the test won't be fair. Well, it would be wrong for him to tell you the answers. That's cheating, and William would never do that. But you must know something. What kind of tests are they? Or do we have to write essays or fight duels? All I know is that it's about casting spell. That's it. Now come on, we have to pick up our schedule and for the week. Okay. So we do white magic, we do black, blue, and red. Hopefully we'll gain tons of magic this week. Success. Learn new magic spirit sight. Detect nearby sentience, including ghosts and creatures of the other world. I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't remember why. Oh. Right, someone's talking in her sleep. Oh, William. Is Ellen having a dream about... No, wait. That's Virginia's voice calling her brother's name. Do I want to know what she's dreaming about? Don't fall into the sparkles! No, I probably don't want to know. I'm going back to sleep. Yes. New spell, Detect Charm. Detect objects which have been enchanted in the caster's current location. Nice! Ah, such a productive week! I learned a new spell. A single target is rendered temporarily noiseless. I will be holding an extra review session after class for students wishing to prepare for tomorrow's exam. It is up to you whether or not you choose to attend. If I skip it, do I reduce my stress? Not really. Because if I accept, what does this mean? The room is slightly too small for all the anxious freshmen clustering in it. From the whispers I overhear, it seems that no one knows what the test is going to cover, only that it takes place tomorrow. Professor Grabiner's appearance doesn't settle anyone's nerve. Open your notebook if you have them. This is not a quiz. This is for your own benefit. If you do not know the answers, look it up or ask someone. I scoot over where I can peek at Ellen's note. They're better organized than mine. If you have paid any attention to your schoolwork to this point, you should be aware of a broad range of uses for magic within the pentachromatic system. Mr. Arias, if I wish to cast a spell to make a beast fur fall out, what color of magic would I use? Green, sir. I should hope that you will know that much without the need to ask for my approval. Miss White, what color of magic would you use to transform a lump of coal into a diamond? Blue? Blue, sir? Why are you so hesitant? Yes, the magic of change will suffice. Continues in this vein, putting individual students on the spot to answer questions about the application of each color of magic. Students, suddenly his voice cuts off in the middle of a sentence. Benson. Yes, sir. As you do not appear to have need of this revision, you are excused. You may find more challenging material to occupy you this Saturday in detention. Yes, sir. He leaves the room. What was that about? I didn't see him do anything, but it's too crowded in here to be sure. I hope all this revision is worth it. It's wearing me out. It's only one stress, come on. I awaken to a knock on the door. Looking around the room, I notice that Virginia hasn't stirred at all. Helen's awake, but she shakes her head frantically when I meet her eyes. I guess it's up to me to answer that. I pull on my robes and go to see who it is. Joyous morning to you, Estelle. Hi. I came to deliver your exam schedules. This is a solo exam, so each student has a separate time slot. Report to the listed room at the time indicated to receive further instructions. Further instructions at separate times? This exam process is very unusual. I'm afraid there is one other thing. You haven't been broadening your magical palette as much as you could be. What the fuck do you mean? I'm studying 4 colors out of 5. I have not I only studied color since coming here. What do you want me to do? I know you're capable of more than this, Estelle. I want my students to embrace their own strength, but how can you learn what your strengths are unless you try? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm very broad right now. You think detention would be useful to you? Some pupils benefit from a more structured environment. Mais calme-toi, bitch! Is it because I didn't study? The fuck is this? Might be best. Let's see. Let's try. Maybe it's a test actually. Maybe that's a good idea. Really? My, what an unusual girl you are. Well, in that case, I'll excuse you from today's exam. You can cover the material on Saturday with Professor Grabiner. I don't know. I don't want detention. Then I'm afraid I have no choice but to assign you 10 demerits. You may receive more depending on your performance during the exam. Please consider your choices carefully. I can't protect you from the consequence of your own actions. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry. Best of luck then. Remember, focus on your strengths and make them shine. Please pass on the schedule to your roommate. She waves and goes on her way. Failure. Gain 2 stress, what? The instruction said to be at this room at this time. The door is closed and I can't see inside. Someone else might still be in there taking their test. Well, too bad. I don't want to be penalized for being late. I rap quietly but firmly on the door. The word starts to go surveying. What happened? Where am I? You are now in dungeon level 1, layout 5B. What? Who said that? The exit from the dungeon lies beyond the wall in front of you. Finally, a fucking dungeon! What the hell? There are no doors in your home. You must use magic in order to escape. Good luck. What magic? What am I supposed to do? No one answers. This must be the mysterious test that no one will tell us about. What happens if we fail? Are we stuck down here forever? Wrinkled up like the cask of Amontillado? Surely even the Professor Grabiner wouldn't be that awful. So, I have to use magic. What kind of magic? If I only get one choice. I have a feeling it's either red or white. Let's try red. Red magic is for blasting. If I blast through the wall, I can get out. Simple. No. Let's try black. There's a wall in my way. Walls are objects. Black magic affects objects, so I'll try that. Nothing. Well, something, but not enough. The wall is still there. Should I try again? Whoa. I'm back at the school. A suitable effort, though you lack the skill to follow through with your chosen approach. Sir? With sufficient practice, you would be able to reshape a simple wall that stood in your way. Of course, if you were not careful, attempting to reshape a wall would cause the room around you to collapse. However, this is acceptable for your first exam. Oh. Let's try with white though. Let's see what But what does blue mean? That's probably how I ended up in this room to begin with. Someone used magic on me to teleport me, so it must be possible for me to do the same thing backwards. Here goes nothing. And nothing's all I get. But I did, didn't I? Or maybe he moved me after I fell. In future examinations, the dungeons will be warded to prevent such easy escapes. You might also consider that attempting to teleport yourself without sufficient skill can have very unpleasant consequences. However, you were not expected to know that at this stage. Remember to be both creative and cautious in the future. Let's try your head for fun. Black. Let's do black. We're black. We're doing black magic, so. I walk into the hallway, my head still spinning. I guess I passed, at least? What a strange school. Wait, that was it? So how about that exam, huh? How did you do? Okay, I guess. I blew up the wall, mostly anyway. Old Grabby said that that's the boring answer, but I thought it was fun. What about you, Ellen? Well, I just teleport back out again. Huh, that makes sense. What do you think the other exams will be like? More dungeons? Probably. Weird how the exams are more fun than the classes, huh? I don't think they are. So what are you guys doing today? I'll go check. In the hallway by our door, I see a small stack of envelopes, the normal one with the allowance in them, and also a large brown padded envelope addressed to me. My parents sent me something. I go back inside and I hand out the money to the other girls. What have you got there? Something about my parents. I don't know. It's absolutely covered in tapes. It's going to take me a few minutes to get it open. I'll still be here later. Yes. Maybe I'd rather look at it without my roommates around. Anyway. My fucking god. Well, I'm very angry right now because they said at the beginning of the game that you should diversify your colors, but clearly you have to focus on one or two max. What should I do at the mall today? Magic store. Wacky glasses. This is for weird. Yeah, why not? In order to gain the benefits of your item, you will have to wear it. You can access the equipment screen. While my roommates are out, I pull up the package that my parents sent me. Well, it's not a package really. It's not a box, it's just a big envelope wrapped in the tape. I tried for a while to pull the tape off, but it's not coming. Eventually, I pull out some nail clippers and use them to make a small hole and tear it apart. Inside is a letter and a small newspaper, my old school's paper, and a stack of photographs. There's Mom and Dad waving at me at my house, my backyard. They haven't forgotten me after all. It'll still be quite a while before I get to go home. Not until Thanksgiving, but they're not really that far away. If they needed me, they could come and get me. I've been here for about a month now. I guess I'm getting used to this life. Okay. Next week. Hey you guys, are either of you interested in running for class office? Like president? I don't think. What do you have to do to run? Not much. You just have to tell the teachers by the end of this week that you want to run. And next week everybody votes. Oh, and you have to have a clean record. No demerits. That rules me out. Unless you know how to get rid of demerits? There must be some way to earn merits and balance your record. Maybe you could ask one of the professors to let you do an extra credits project. You won't catch me asking for extra work anyway. There are only 2 positions for the freshman class, president and treasurer. The upper classes have more because they do more events and stuff. The freshman officers don't do anything. I'm sure they do something, just not as much. Like the junior class in the charge of the prom, and that's a big deal. And then the same people who run the prom junior year have to run initiations at the start of the next year because elections haven't been held yet. It's a ton of work. It's much easier for freshmen. You probably just have to go to meetings with the teachers and not a lot. So are you interested? No one would vote for me. But that's why I'm asking. See, Hanako is obviously going to win president, and it's not even worth trying to work for that. The treasurer position is open. Pastel says Jacob says he thinks he'll win it easily. So I want someone else to win. Anyone else? William isn't running for president in his class again this year, so it's perfect. He can endorse a freshman candidate and then they'll sure to win. I'm not sure that's... Why don't you run? No way. Class officers have to have meetings with teachers. I see way too much of them in classes already. Speaking of which, we need to pick our classes for the week. Okay guys, I think that's gonna be it. This game is not bad. It's interesting. Obviously, it's way more of a visual novel than I thought. Oh my god. However, it's not bad by any means. If someone's in the mood of a visual novel with stats raising, this would be a game I could consider recommending. However, I was thinking of doing this game on the channel, but I don't think that's gonna be it. No. This is not good enough for being on the channel, but it's not a bad game by any means. So maybe I'll continue it on my own time, actually. Anyway. This game was made by Hanako Games. It's available on Steam for like, I don't think it's even worth $10, right? Steam. I'm not saying it's not worth $20. I'm saying that the price is not $20, right? Oh, wow, it's actually $20. Oh. 20 Canadian dollars at least. Okay, well, fuck me. Okay, but, well, still it was a good game to play. It was a good time. I had a good time. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye!